All right, welcome back, guys. This is part two. When we got going through all this stuff, we realized there was way too much stuff to just do a one part. So now we're going to get back into it. So we're still into the first estate sale where everything I kind of divided out $2.50 item. So there was tons and tons of collectibles. The house had a lot of dolls. So I just kind of weeded through the dolls that I either like to sell or sell better or sell for higher dollars. So Madame Alexander, I actually like Madame Alexander's. This one, she has the tag for Little Women on her. She is not Little Women. She is actually a Holland doll, luckily, or Netherlands. Luckily, her box is correct. These ones don't sell for a ton of money. They sell, $10 to $15. But at $2.50, it's a good pickup. This one is Joe. So this is actually the Little Women one. So it looks like they just mixed up tags on their hands at some point. I don't know. I'll have to swap them out. But this is Little Women. They sell for same thing, $10 to $15 for $2.50. It's a pretty good pickup. I have another Little Women. It would be nice if I could collect all 6 of them and then I could sell them in a big lot, but who knows, maybe one day. Same estate sale. They had tons and tons of Barbies, and Barbies are the hit and miss. They need to be new in box. They need to be certain Barbies, but the first Barbie I spotted that I wanted was Barbie Rollerblade with the skates that flicker and flash. I don't know if anybody had this. I had a friend that had this. I loved this Barbie. When we lensed it, it was going for $75. Box is in pretty great shape. It's a good one. So that was a good pickup. Weird Barbies usually have a little better prices. So this is Western Barbie. Also same era, like 80s, 90s. Those are the more collectible toys right now, are 80s and 90s. This one goes for in the same range, the $70 range. So that was a good pickup, new in box. I picked up the Wizard of Oz Barbie Dorothy one, just because right now Wizard of Oz is always pretty collectible, but with Wicked, it's like a whole new generation. This one doesn't go as much. It goes for like $45 to $100 depending on condition. It's got some damage to the box, so this one's probably going to be more in the $45 range. And then I did find these little storybook Tiny Tots ornaments. They are Wizard of Oz, new in box. These ones sell for, I believe, $25 for the full set, new in box. Nope, I'm wrong. $40 for the set. And I actually have 5 of these. So this was great. I found a box and there was 5 in them. So this was a great pickup. It'll be easy because it's just a multi-listing. So it will just keep reselling them. Then I picked up, there was a couple Cabbage Patches. We grabbed one just where everything was so low priced. Cabbage Patches are hard because it depends on the year, the name, the look of them, because when people are trying to collect them, they're trying to collect the one they had. They're trying to collect one like them. So this one we saw ranging anywhere from $60 to $100 for this particular one. When I've sold Cabbage Patches before, they just sat and sat and sat and went for $30. So we will probably price it on the lower end in the $60 range and see what happens. Maybe it'll go quickly this time. But the doll that I really wanted, that I spotted and grabbed, Baby Skates. I remember this commercial. I did not have this doll, but I remember seeing the commercial. I remember how cool the Baby Skates was. And the best thing about this one is it's new in box. Like, it still has the netting on the hair. Like, they've never taken this one out of the box. and they sell for like $40 pretty consistently. I'm pretty sure with being used. So I don't know what the price is. I'm gonna have to look up and figure out what a new one. I didn't see any new ones on there, but at least double that, I would assume, where it's new in the box, nobody's ever taken it out or used it. Then there was all sorts of other little toys that were fun. There was this cute little Winnebago. Like, it's not worth a ton. It's like 10 to 15, but it's so cute. It's like opens up and stuff. Oh, I couldn't. So some more Tonkas. These go for like 10, 12 bucks. But they sell pretty good. So I don't mind picking them up. We picked up this little, what is it? It's a Chevy police car. It was made in Israel. The police cars, the metal police cars, for some reason, they don't sell for a ton, but they sell quickly sometimes. And eBay's telling me right now it's worth $50. We'll see if it's worth $50. We'll put up a comp. I'll show you what we found on it. Other toys, nope, that was, or we got Megatron. I don't know if he's a vintage Megatron. Let's look him up real fast. Yeah, he's like a $10 one. There was a whole box of A-Team toys. We kind of avoided those. We did get a whole box of vintage puzzles that are the puzzles on the square. So those will probably be 10 bucks a piece. But then we got tons of the collectibles on top of that. So trinket box. This one's a little lawnmower, and it has the trinket inside. It's a Midwest of Cannon Falls. We looked it up, and it was around a $60 trinket box. So these are always fun. They actually sell pretty good. And I thought Jason was crazy for getting this. It's just a buffalo statue. It's got glazing kind of poured on it, but it's actually stamped by the company. And when I looked them up, they go for like $40, $45. This is from this particular company. So it was a good pickup. $2.50, $40 for him. I was so excited. I've never found jadeite before. It actually has a chip on it. This particular bowl sells for like $30 or $40. Obviously, I am probably going to sell it for less with the chip. But I was just excited to finally have a piece of jadeite to sell. It's Fire King. It's pretty cool. And this little carnival glass hen is in great shape. It was wrapped up in a box of other stuff that we got. They're listed for about $99. So for $2.50, it's a great pickup. Even if it was half that, I still would have picked this guy up. And these were not mine. We'll just start with that. Clowns. Jason picked up a lot of clowns for some reason on this go round. And I gave him a hard time, but one of the clowns that I have behind me is actually worth a good amount of money. So these ones are like $15 to $17 a piece. I'll probably lot them up and sell them a little less so that they go quicker. Sometimes things like this sit forever if we don't. Maybe I'll get them up before Halloween and somebody will want them for Halloween. But this clown is all glass, and I was like, what are you buying? And then I saw on the top it has a little stamp or a little sticker that says it was made in Italy. And these ones actually go for like $70. But yeah, 50 to 70. The bottom of his bow tie is broke. So he's obviously going to go for less, and it looks like part of his instrument is broke. So I don't know, like $20 maybe. We'll have to see if somebody wants them or not. So no, not keeping them. And from that same estate sale, we just got a whole bunch of random new in box stuff. Philips Sonicare toothbrush, probably $10. Free cell handheld game, $10. Another one, $10. Vintage light switch cover, and it's still basically new in box. The screws are gone, so these ones will sell anywhere $20 to $30. I might price them lower just to get it gone, $15. Picked up a user manual for a boat outboard motor, and it goes for $75. So pretty good pickup on that one. Some user manuals are great, some are not. The more obscure ones, VW does great. The bugs, they sell really fast. This Smith & Wesson anniversary knife goes for about $10. Oh, excuse me. It's dusty stuff. And, oh, I can't even lift this up. This is how big this pipe wrench is. What is it, like 36 inches Ridgeline pipe wrench. It is heavy. I don't look forward to shipping this. We were talking about possibly just selling it on Marketplace, but these sell really great on eBay. Like all my tools always sell. So we would have paid probably around $2.50 because it was in the lot of all the other stuff. And I can't even find, yeah. So it's looking like $150 plus shipping. So somebody has it listed for $150 plus like $150 in shipping. We will probably do more of like a flat fee shipping of $50 just to make it a little more desirable to go. And I don't mind losing a little on shipping when something's that much of a profit on it. All right, so that's all for the antique vintage store estate sale. But then we hit another estate sale on our way through another town. We just saw signs and we started chasing it. Sometimes those are great. This one turned out pretty good. It was, I think I paid about $3 an item. It was a little more expensive for this estate sale, but it was like running by a company and not the family, so sometimes those prices a little more. So first and foremost, Christmas. Obviously I still have to test him, make sure he works. Usually a lot of these type of Christmas animated things will sell for in the $20 range. This one working is listed for $32, so hopefully he works. For $3, it's a good pickup. Found this North Star Christmas tree stand. These sell for in the $12 range. It's complete. It's in the box. Some people like them for the nostalgia of the old ones. Sometimes they work better. So that was a good find. We got the Douglas fir talking tree. He's in here. We haven't tested him. So $3, these sell in the $30 range. Same thing with the talking wreath. So $3 to $30 for this one. Kind of a good pickup for it. We picked up a couple of games. I keep pulling this top off of this thing. Uno Attack. And we picked up the Uncle Wiggly game. This one's around $20. Mousetrap, same thing, close to $20 if it's complete in there. I got a little troll stocking. This one sells for about $12, so $3 to $12 is still a good profit. And then I really like the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. I haven't seen the breast cancer awareness one yet. So it's in good shape. It's about $15 for it. They sell usually pretty good, so I always pick them up. And We got this little animated house. It sings and lights up and stuff. And so it's probably in the $15–20 range. It's looks like the bells go up and down, so we'll have to test it and make sure it works. Obviously you don't get as much if it doesn't work, but it's in pretty good shape, so that one's a good one. And this giant Winnie the Pooh, and he even even works, so it's perfect. He's giant, he works. For $3 we got him, let's see, he's probably in the $20 range. So he's a great one. But the best find of all was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle table hockey set. See this? So when we looked it up, these are listed for $175. It's complete. The one figure fell off. I can put it back. And I even have an extra figure for it. So I need to do a little more research. It's missing the puck. I need to make sure everything's connected. Some of the stickers are falling off. We debated about just selling it locally on Marketplace, or if we should put it up for sale on eBay and ship it, or if we should just part it out. But as long as all the pieces are working, which it seems to be, I think we're just going to sell it as a whole instead of parting it out. So pretty cool find. We didn't even know this thing existed until we saw it, and now my kids really want it for some reason. But let us know in the comments what you think, what the best find was, and we'll see you next time, guys.